When you think about Virginia Beach, there are certain neighborhoods or landmarks that come to mind, right? You think of Town Center, you think of the ocean front, or Little Island Park. You think about all your favorite restaurants and neighborhoods, the best schools where you want to raise your children. At the gathering, we realized early on in the life of our church that God was calling us to do something really bold, really crazy, that scared a lot of us because it was a big risk. Before we were self-sustaining, before we had our own facility, we felt called to open up a preschool where we could offer quality, affordable Christian preschool education to the neighboring community. And we were blessed to start at Foundry United Methodist Church, and we started it in the fall of 2013. We grew from 25 to 75 students that first year. I think because the families in the community realized we cared about them and their children, and we offered discounts and scholarships to over half of our enrolled students. Well, because we have grown to our absolute complete capacity at Beach Gathering Montessori Preschool, located at Foundry United Methodist Church, about a year ago, God started planting seeds and calling us to take another risk, to launch an additional preschool campus in Virginia Beach. And the neighborhood that He is calling us to is different from the one surrounding Foundry and the Kings Grant community. We're going out to Lake Edwards off of Newtown Road, and the new preschool, which will be called The Gap, the Gathering Academic Preschool, will be housed at Heritage United Methodist Church, a church which has also welcomed us with open arms. We will launch this new additional campus as early as the summer of 2015. We are excited to be able to reach out and to help these amazing families. There are over 270 kindergartners in the neighborhood directly around the preschool, which means there are plenty of preschool-age kids who are ready to be invited and welcomed and loved in our new facility. So what can you do to help? Well, April 18th, there will be a big carnival day at Newtown Elementary School where we can start sharing the news about the Gap with our neighbors there. So we invite you to attend, volunteer, participate in that. You can also help us with our toy drive, giving us toys for infants up through 5-year-olds and sports equipment to use this new school. We will also have an after-school program, so if you have elementary age board games or other things that we could use for the children, we would gladly accept those donations. But most importantly, we invite you to pray. This is risky to start a whole additional campus of a preschool, but we're excited to do it because we know that there is a need and that God is calling us to be His hands and feet in this neighborhood. So pray for us, pray with us, and help us welcome in our new brothers and sisters at the Gathering Academic Preschool.
All right, guys, I have some questions for you. If you like preschool, raise your hand. If you have lots of friends at preschool, raise both hands.
You guys love Miss Grace, huh?